In today's lecture, we are going to learn about shifting and scaling in continuous time signals and discrete time signals. So suppose a signal xt is given to you, or in discrete time domain we can say x of n is given to you. So I'll do it parallelly. So in that case we will have and I say that I'm shifting this signal by a value equals to 2. When I'm saying, I'm not mentioning it what is the value, so I'm saying xt plus 2. So xt plus 2 means that basically I'm advancing this signal by 2 seconds, or maybe whatever the units of time is there. Okay, when we are saying the same thing with respect to discrete time signals, the only difference I assume that you know by now, that is that it's defined only at discrete times only. So it is not defined between 2 points, so it will be defined between discrete times only. So basically plus 2 here means that you are advancing this signal by a value equals to 2. Again, if I'm saying that x of t minus 2 and x of n minus 2, again it means same in a way that they both are similar. The only difference is that one is discrete time signal and another one is continuous time signal. That means you are delaying this. So you are delaying signal by 2 units of time. Here you are advancing signal 2 units of time. Let me take a brief example with respect to each of them. So suppose this signal is given to you in discrete time domain. Zero to 2. So if I do an operation which is xt plus 2 on plus 2 means that I am advancing this signal by a value, as I mentioned earlier, by value which is equals to 2. That means this 0 will move to negative side, 2 will move to 0. So I'm advancing it by 2 units of time means now this signal will be like this. Whatever the amplitude here, let's say amplitude is 1, the amplitude will stay same. Now if I do a delaying signal, if I will do calculation with respect to the delayed signal, that means if I am saying x of t minus 2, that means this signal now will be shifted onto the positive hand side. That's the another thing which I need to mention here is that, so now this signal will move this side. Sorry, the amplitude is a bit start from 2 and going up to 4. So basically I'm delaying this signal by a value equals to 2, and the signal now will 0 will move to 2, 2 will move to 4. So whatever was present on the signal at 0, time equals to 0, now will be present at time t equals to 2, and the similar with respect to whatever is present between in the signal between 0 and 2 is shifted between 2 and 4, and whatever the signal has a value at time t equals to 2, the signal will have a value at time t equals to 4. Okay, so basically if you see the signal and it's t plus 2 here, means a positive sign is in the bracket, then you are shifting the signal to left hand side. So plus 2 means t plus 2, or let's say any value is there, t plus t naught is there, then shift signal to left side, or it can say let's left shifting. And if it's t minus 2, or you can say t minus t naught, then shift signal to right side, or you can say it's right shifting. Okay. In a similar way, we can take an example with respect to a discrete time domain signal. So let's say signal is given to us, this is n, amplitude is not going to be affected when we are shifting in time domain. Okay, so now it will be, let's say amplitude here is 2, this is 3, and let's say this is 1, and these are at value minus 1, 0 and 1, and I'm shifting, this is x of n, and I'm shifting x of n to x of n plus 1. As mentioned above, shifting to plus sign here means that you will shift the signal by minus 1 value on the left side, or you will shift the signal to left side by value equals to 1, whatever way you want to say it. So it will be like this, and so minus 1 will reach to minus 2, so same amplitude, 2, it will become minus 2, this is 3, this is minus 1, and this is 1, this will become at 0. Now if we do shifting on positive side, or we can say that we are writing it as x of n minus 1, then on a similar scale we will have n, it will shift to this side, so whatever you have at minus 1 will now move to 0, 0, so it will be 2, 1, amplitude is 3, and whatever the value is at 1, it will now move to 1, it will move to 2. Okay, so this is, and this rule applies to both the time domains. We can say here as n plus 2 or n plus n naught, where n naught is the amount of shift, or n minus 2, or can say n minus n naught. This is true for both type of signals, whether it's continuous time domain signal or it's a discrete time domain signal. After this, the next lecture will be based on time scaling. Thank you.